What Would My Scuba Instructor Do? Written by Christopher Willey. Narrated by Jack Ryder. Disclaimer. All ideas and comments expressed here are solely my own opinions. I have purposely left out names of resorts, instructors, and students to protect their identities. The purpose of this book is to make better educated, safe divers. I want to pass on tips and tricks that I have learned from experience, so you do not repeat errors I have seen or made myself. This book is not intended to slander or incriminate people or places. You usually learn a lot more from when things go wrong than if everything goes right. Chapter 4. Choosing Your Dive Shop. Scuba training is an investment. We can compare it to other investments or big purchases, such as buying a car. Are you looking for something particular? The cheapest? Or maybe you will take the first one you come across. Some dive shops run McDonald's-style courses, now certifying 1 million divers, quick, cheap courses. This is your safety and your education for diving. Would you go buy a car because it was simply the cheapest? The cheapest one may not include seat belts or brakes, but you can save $100. When courses are cheap, there is always a reason, as the money must be cut from somewhere. You may have short times in the pool to get all confined dives done in one session. The shop saves money by not having to rent the pool for additional days. Maybe they do all the open water dives from the shore to save money on boat costs. They may not provide you the required equipment or materials such as logbooks, manuals, or videos. The equipment that they provide might be where they save money. When was it last serviced? Does it function properly? If a course is heavily discounted, you might be looking at sharing your class with a very large number of students because they need to make that money up from somewhere. Another thing some dive shops do is advertise a cheap price to get you interested. Then they tell you there is an extra cost if you need to rent the gear. Another one I've seen often is if you want to keep the required materials, you pay more. Some dive shops will do the training for cheap, but you have to pay extra for the certification process and to receive your card. The price doubles at the end with all the hidden fees. Shop around, but do not use price as the only way to decide where to train.